My name is Retro. The first time you see my channel, you review cartoon series and anime series. I'm waiting for this show for a long time. Disenchantment is something very special because he kind of took the kind of fairy tale and put it upside down. Because if you think of the word disenchantment describes this show, because it reverses everything what a fairy tale really is, it just makes it a little bit more cynical. For example, how Bean is the princess supposed to be happy and find her prince, but in the end she's unhappy, she's an alcoholic, violent, and feel doesn't fit around this place. That's one of the things that makes the show so special. She kind of questioning it, but at the end you think because she's a teenager. No, that's completely wrong. As a fact, because she's a princess who has responsibility, but at the end, her goal or what she status is basically be a pawn in the garment of the kingdom. That she marries a prince so they can unite both kingdoms, and that's it. She doesn't have anything else. Her life is set for of just being there like a trophy wife. That's the thing that makes the show so interesting. She doesn't want to be that. She tries to figure out what she really is and trying to navigate out of this marriage. The only problem is if she doesn't get married, she goes to war. And that's the thing problem of being. She kind of stuck in the middle place that she doesn't know what to do. To take her responsibility and or the fact right away and hoping nothing goes bad. And this show does have consequences. And that's one of the things that I enjoy. Consequences. He also has Bean's dad, who is the king of Dreamland, who actually want her to get married, but at the end you think he's the really bad guy who how treats her and how she become a alcoholic. But at the end, he's not a total bad guy. He actually truly loves her daughter, but of course he also kind of messed up himself because he is the king. He had to figure out how to save the kingdom because it's broke. In fact, you do notice that he is the responsible reason why the kingdom is broke, including his wife, who has a kind of influence with Bean because she died. You also have another mystery that you know they're trying to get rid of the kingdom for someone in behind the shadows you don't know. And FYI, they don't show much about it. They're just saving it for season 2. But you also influence the story, so it's something you just kind of enjoy to see what happens next. Also including her two best friends. One of them is a demon called Lucy, who basically got cursed to stuck to Bean to enable her to do bad things. But at the end, this guy is an asshole who does whatever he wants. But at the end, he kind of warmed up to Bean. You also have the other friend called Elfo, who is an elf who tries to breathe life into himself because his life is basically be happy and be conformative. But in the end, he wanted to feel sadness. He wanted to feel betrayed. So that's the reason why he kind of end up with Bean and Lucy, because he wanted to feel all those different emotions. But of course, Elfo has the bigger part of this, that Elfo is basically her conscience to Bean, because Bean really doesn't know what she's doing. That's why Elfo is there to kind of help her, but at the end, Elfo falls in love with her, really doesn't know why. That's what makes this trio so interesting, because both of them are trying to use the other. Well, not all of them except for Elfo, but you get the idea. Like, everything has a use or used by someone, and that's one of the reasons that I kind of enjoyed the series. Of course, this show has a narrative story, but it takes a little while because the creator of this show also created The Simpsons and Futurama. And you must understand, the guy who created it, he usually does episodic episodes. This is the first time he decided to make an arc. And it's kind of a small, slow, steady arc. I mean, let's face it, it's the first time you're gonna do this, so of course it's gonna be a little shaky. But it really shows this has so much potential to be so much more, especially what happens at the very end. But I'm not gonna ruin it because this is a great ending. Of course, it kind of gives you a cliffhanger to see season 2 that I'm really waiting for coming out, hopefully really soon. Now, the animation, the music, and the dialogue is perfect because everything you like The Simpsons and Futurama, it's here, but with consequences and great animation. Because when the show starts, you feel the mood, you feel the passion, you feel the relatability of all the characters. And I just adore that. It's something that really set me down and watch all the series. Of course, it's one major problem. It's a comedy show. Not everybody loves The Simpsons or Futurama. So if you don't like those kind of shows, maybe this one you don't like, but this is kind of like a slow burn, so it's something you have to get used to if you want to watch this series. but it's totally recommended. It's something that is worth watching because it's kind of slow the first couple episodes, but when it really starts a really enjoy where this is going. Now, one more last thing to say about this series. Everything is connected some way and somehow. It's kind of this twisted turn, kind of Game of Thrones, but not really that dark and messed up. I mean, you have a lot of dead bodies, a lot of chop off, a lot of blood. Not a level of Game of Thrones, but enough of you just want to see down what's gonna happen next. So it's something I highly recommend. You have to rate this series. I have to give it at least an honest 8 out of 10. I got nothing else to say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day.